Well, anyway, the purpose of that little tale was to show that that no matter how boastful, how prideful you are, there's always somebody stronger. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being proud or anything like that, but sometimes you got to kind of curb it, your enthusiasm.
Maybe you'll think of me when.
Hello, my line viewers on Metro Airway. Today, I'm gonna give you a little tale about hubris. According to this raggedy American Heritage Dictionary, hubris is it's an overbearing pride or presumption. Hopefully, this tale make you understand what it means better. Okay, once upon a time, there was this lion. He was like king of the jungle. Everyone was afraid of him. He roared and people would just tremble. So one day in the savannah, it was like a dry season. So the lion, he took his pride. He had like a gang of lionesses and a couple of subordinate, male lions that had tried him before. And they went, looking for new water and all that kind of stuff. So they came up to a clearing, and when they looked through the clearing, they seen all these other animals, all about the water, drinking. It was giraffes, zebras, hyenas. Everybody just sitting there drinking some weird birds and all kinds of stuff. So the lion was like, "Well, it's not enough that I can share this. I'm the king of the jungle. No one can stop me. So this is my lake." My little pond. So he jumped out and he roared and as loud as he could. He said, "I'm charged here. I'm the king. And if you don't leave, you'll die." So of course everyone was terrified of the thunderous roar. So the zebras ran in one direction, the giraffes ran in another one, the birds flew off, the hyenas ran, all the animals just ran in all different directions. I guess they much rather be thirsty than die. So the lion and his lionesses and all his pride went there to the water, and drank. So after a couple days, they were just lounging around, and all the other animals was just hidden. They weren't coming out because they were afraid. And so all of a sudden they heard like an earthquake happening. So what the lion did, he was like, "I'm too important to see what that is," He sent one of his lionesses to run up there and see what it was. So she ran and came back and said, "I'm telling you, Daddy, you better get the hell up out of here because I don't think it's a good idea to hang around too much longer." And the lion was like, "What are you talking about? No one's stronger than me. I mean, I got claws, I got teeth, nothing. I mean, what in this jungle can best me?" So they said, "Okay." So all of a sudden, the trees just busted open, the bushes flew and all that. The other lions and lionesses took off. They ran in different directions. But the lion, he looked up and he seen this big herd of elephants. It was probably about 10 of them. And they were like trumpeting loud and they were stomping on the ground and they were just, eyes were red. And they were, they wanted that water too. They wanted some water too. So the lion was like, "Wait a minute, this is my pond." So he jumped out and he roared as loud as he could. He roared and roared at these elephants. But the elephants were so loud and so big, they paid no attention to him. So they didn't hear him roaring or they didn't hear him screaming as they stomped him into the ground. And they went to the water and enjoyed themselves with the water. Well, what that lion exhibited was a little bit of hubris. And I was explaining that to somebody before, that they were thinking that they had been at a job for a while and they knew what they were doing and they end up doing something wrong. One thing I can say about hubris is a motherfucker. I mean,
of me when you are all